come we don't have an award show? It's perfect. Well, come on, bro. That's actually a good one, for real.
No, it's not a good one. Think about it. Actually, think about it. Imagine what a Dota 2 award show would actually look like.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome back to the Dota 2 Defense of the Award Show for the video game Dota 2 Defense of the Ancients, Dota. We are here now to announce the winner, but before we get into that, let me remind you one more time of your nominees. Fear, 23 Savage, FY, and ATF. And the award for most excited victory celebration goes to Fear! Come on up here, Fear. Come get your award, buddy. Excuse me, where is he? Hello? Fear? Oh, he's gone. Okay. Oh, this is a huge one. Let us now begin our induction into the Hall of Fame. This one is for those Dota players that have been around for so long, but are still here and kicking butt today. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him. Please welcome Puppy. Oh, he's not here. Okay, that's okay because there's plenty of other good old players to be inducted in his stead. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for karaoke. Oh, the Hall of Fame inductee is Sumail. Oh, it's Miracle. Okay, mind control. He's actually good. He's not here. I thought, great. And best seating position, Boxy, 33, Ramses, and Blitz. And now it's time for a crowd favorite. We have Team Fight of the Year. Your first nominee is gonna be Heroic versus Gaming Gladiators at ESO1 Birmingham. Next up, BB Team versus the Tormentor at ESO1 Kuala Lumpur. You know this one, it's Boxy's Lion Stun at ESO1 Kuala Lumpur. And Gabbi and Abed at the Blacklist International Team House. And the winner is, of course, Boxy's Lion Stun at ESO1 Kuala Lumpur. Ah, look at that stun! Unbelievable! Put your hands together. Woo! Woo! God. And your final category of the night, thank goodness, is gonna be Least Retired Player of the Year. Your nominees are Crit, Ame. Oh.
Get Ame's name out of your mouth.
Hey, do you have something that you want to say about Ame, or I'm gonna give you a hug, or what are you doing up here?
So, sleep paralysis demon?
Yeah, sleep paralysis demon. Okay, let's go.
Every time it cracks me up, Kazu.
There's just so much like originality, like to come up with these things. Slacks and whoever else is behind these, they're just S tier.
And working all the little nudges of memes, not just Dota 2 related, but
yeah, and also that all these players are here, like
yes,
for all these bids.
Well,
most of them, all of them.
All of them. No, it's been fantastic watching everything. It's gonna be fantastic watching a grand finals as well. So it is time to start talking about our grand finals.
Themselves accountable, which is super important whenever things go south, and I think that's a part of why they were able to come back this year. Like you said, rally the troops, really figure out our problems. So much of Dota is just problem after problem after problem. New metas present new problems once you figured it all out. And I think that process for them is what is going to land them here consistently, whether there's going to be down periods in their performances, but they'll always be one of the championship teams as long as this is a roster that sticks together.
Yeah, I feel like we should just quickly touch upon the gum.
Shall we reveal?
We should reveal.
Okay, so Quinn had something going where he would listen to music before games to get himself in the zone.
People knew that.
Exactly.
They saw him walking around with their headphones. He was like, don't talk. You know, he's getting in the zone.
Right, but apparently that wore off. So the new thing, what Ace was telling him, you should chew gum. So apparently him chewing gum, opening his mouth all the time and looking like a moron is what really gets him in the zone and like gets him all pumped up. So if it makes you win a tournament, maybe I should start doing it.
Yeah, I mean, he said that if it makes me look like a madman, it's all the more power to him because he feels like then people go up against the madman. You know, it's only the best that you don't know what's going. It's really a character. But I will also say scientifically proven that your brain activity increases with gum chewing. So maybe there's some science to it as well.
Man's a scientist. What can you do?
What can you do? What can you do? Gaming Gladiators, I mean, Team Liquid couldn't do anything against Gaming Gladiators. I kind of am sad that we didn't get a really competitive game, even if Gaming won 3-0. But I think it goes to show, Brian, that this team is just something else.
Yeah, let's just consider the fact that Team Liquid has been showing that they're top 3, top 2 teams in the world consistently across the last 2 years, and yet they look like a bunch of scrubs against Gaming in the finals for some reason. And that's just a crazy part about Dota is you're only as good as you are compared to your opponent, and even if like outside of this series these teams are somewhat equal, Gaming has their number. It feels like a self-fulfilling prophecy at this point. I don't know if it's more Gaming's confidence or Liquid just seems completely demoralized with no faith in themselves. Every time we watch them it gets a little bit worse, so maybe it's combination of both.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it is very common when a team will lose against another team repetitively.
Yeah.
It's in your head, and it's very hard to get rid of that. And I don't even know if you can. It's not as bad as just you think you're going to lose at some point because you're playing against them. But the guys you're playing against feels like they can't lose against you.
Yeah.
So they're playing even better. So it's like a double whammy there where games get like this, where this matchup happens. It happens over and over again. I don't know how you combat that, but it's going to be very hard for Liquid to overcome this against Gaming Gladiators. But luckily for Gaming Gladiators, they have another potential championship team that they just have their number on.
Yep, for sure. As we get a big wave to the high camera up there from Quinn. I will also say, I mean, Gaming Gladiators, they take home $1.5 million, which is an insane amount. And yeah, they absolutely smashed Team Liquid, both in the upper bracket finals and in the grand finals just now. But coming second is still very good, and it also still nets you $800,000. So it's not like, you know, they're bad. They're just always second place, guys.
Yeah, I mean, at least I will say for this iteration, it's still a huge improvement. Yeah. I did not see them getting second place at this tournament. I will still say that they've improved a lot and they have looked good. It's just not against this team. Like Fear saying, when you keep losing to the same players, the same team, it's in your head. You need to win like 50 small engagements against this team, and they're just not capable. They need to improve, learn, talk about it, whatever it is. I'm not sure what it is, but they will have to improve to, you know, for example, at TI, if it happens again, you better show a better game.
I definitely have a theory on these two teams. Like, these two teams, when they're both they both either are doing poorly or they're both doing well.
That's true.
And I think it comes into the fast meta. Whenever the fast metas around these teams really shine, and Gaming's just the faster team, right? And Liquid seems to be the second fastest team in the metas that do really promote this type of play style. So I don't really put a lot of blame on Liquid. Gaming are just better.
That team, I mean,
there's not much to follow that one up.
No,
with.
I think the most important thing is to keep it going. And the moment that people don't want to do that anymore, I think they should do something else. So I hope that they all want to keep doing that.
So then how about for you as a coach? I see obviously for players, grind out pubs, figure out matchups, things like that. But as a coach, it's a little bit more nebulous. I know you definitely grind out pubs, but beyond that, what would you
went, and it went fine, and then we just continued. And I can't say that's why it's always went better or people are playing better. It's like, it's hard to pinpoint things, but I think it's a nice structure for us right now.
I mean, there are a million different variables in every single Dota game. The fact that you guys were willing to shift around the pieces and egos didn't get bruised. No one was like, no, man, I'm the drafter, okay? But you were very communal about it.
Yeah, no egos were bruised in that regard. I think I was also always a big part of it anyways, so it wasn't like unnatural. It's also not something new I had to learn or something like that. I basically just have to get used to having like the hero grid that I like and click the button, like, you know where the heroes are and like searching all and stuff. That's it's more like like kind of down to earth thing to get used to.
Well, as someone like yourself, I'm glad that this is a moment of vindication to prove that you still have much to show the Dota community. CY, it's been an amazing run. I always love getting the chance to speak to you. I'm glad that we're able to do it again in a championship form, and I would just like you to enjoy the moment with your team. And any last words that you have for the people?
Thank you, Neil, and yeah, shout out to all the fans. Thank you for supporting us. I hope you will continue, and I hope we can continue to play well.
Much love, man. Enjoy.